Yes, hello and welcome back to FNN. We are your hosts. I am Jace Mendocino.
And I am Walter Mansfield. Good news for us at the channel, actually. We've been doing so well and ratings have been outstanding. We've actually become a nationwide news source. And you know what? We are on your side.
Yeah.
We've got the meats!
Alright, in news tonight, we have confirmed we have a follow-up on the Mt St Helen's eruption that is going on in Washington?
Washington, yes.
Washington. It turns out we have confirmed from archaeologists, scientists, and seismograph studiers around the country that the widespread theory of the Earth expanding is behind the eruption of jelly-flavored blue substance that your neighbor Bill was so kind to test out and confirm for us.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Bill. The expanding Earth theory suggests that Earth has been expanding since it was cooling back. Do we have a clip? Can we show the clip right there? The Earth has been expanding for a long, long time, millions, maybe billions of years, and it has just kept going, and with the expanding Earth, things shifted around, and it got kind of weird, and Mt St Helen's erupted, and in terms of the blue substance,
Unidentified sources actually have been able to discover that this blue substance erupting from Mt St Helens, among other volcanoes in the world, happened to be the remains of jellified sea turtles just dying at the bottom of the ocean and just getting rolled together through tectonic activity. So one could actually take away from this that President Biden is effectively expanding the Earth with bullshit war on sea turtles.
The South Harmon Institute of Technology has another extensive study that has confirmed our theory of the expanding Earth, which is now fact, is caused by humanity's bullshit.
Seems to be a lot of that these days.
Now, with the exponentially growing amount of bullshit, with the rise of media, technology, and just greedy little grubby people trying to take everything for themselves in this world, it seems that it has actually manifested physically, and it's been growing beneath the crust of the Earth and expanding it. So this, what was a harmless expansion billions of years ago, is now turning into something that could be cataclysmic.
One could say that the Earth is filled with dirty little pig boys that just need to be put back in the dirt.
And that probably would calm things down a little bit, is if everybody just shut the hell up sometimes.
Well, in lighter news, there was an accident earlier today at the LaCroix factory when an employee walking past one of the vats accidentally sneezed and pooed his pants a little bit. Now, management, they weren't sure whether to close the factory for the day or just to rebrand with a new flavor. More on that is our reporter in the scene. Take it away.
We're coming to you live at the LaCroix factory, where an employee during his shift took a dump in the restroom, which in turn caused an entire batch of LaCroix to have a poop-flavored undertaste. The employees have currently been advised to take a dump during their own time and not while another batch is being brewed. The company is now deciding whether to flush the batch or keep it. Back to you.
I guess the jury's out on that one, but what was I gonna say? What were we talking about?
Do we have any updates on the situation with the president's pee-pee?
Oh, I believe we do. It seems our sources can confirm now that ex-President Trump's tweet from 4 years ago about COVFEFE is related to the debacle, scandal, if you will, unfolding with the president's PP. It seems that COVFEFE was a misspelling he had on Twitter, and he was threatening to what he was trying to say was fried PP, but it came out as COVFEFE, and it was a threat of sorts that if things did not go his way, that he would, in fact, dunk his Johnson in some hot oil at a McDonald's, was it?
I believe so. I believe so. Sources actually have provided us information that leads us to believe that ex-President Trump has actually not been able to reattach that fried PP, that tiny, tiny fried PP, because he accidentally ate it, thinking it was one of those little tiny crispy things that end up in your batch of fries sometimes.
Oh, I love those things.
Me too, me too. But
not that
unfortunately for ex-President Trump, that one turned out to be his tiny, tiny PP.
Yikes. Big yikes. Well, President Trump has seemed to respond with this whole debacle going down about his fried, tiny, crispy little PP.
Let's hear what he has to say.
You know what? Just because I fried my PP for publicity doesn't mean it's anyone's business, quite frankly. But many people say it smells heavenly.
Definitely legitimate words coming out of his mouth.
What a way with words.
In lighter news, some fans have some pictures of their new golden retriever puppies. Let's take a look at that.
Has there been weather today?
Oh, hey, let's go check in with the weather. Weather?
Thanks for that, Jace. I'm here with the weather. Why am I dressed for summertime, you might ask? That is a good question. Well, as you can see over here, half the state is completely on fire. This side is rainy. Basically, the ocean, we don't want to touch that. It's hot, fire. You might say that you want to blame it on PG&E, but no, we're not going to do that. You know who we're going to blame? We're going to blame your mom. That's who we're going to blame. Back to you, Jace.
Thank you, weather. It is hot out. Alright, well, that about wraps it up for us over here at the FNN. And remember, I'm Walter Mansfield.
And I'm Jace Mendocino.
We are on your side.
I peed a little. Oops.